In Sydney, for a long time, public transport on Sundays used to be capped at $2.50. So if people wanted me to go somewhere out of Sydney on a Saturday, I know that would cost me like $8. And I'd be like, I don't know. Whereas if they wanted me to go out on a Sunday, I'd be like, yeah, sure, it's only $2.50. That's like $6 of savings.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because you kind of mentioned it as a little bit shameful and maybe like that's the dark side of frugality. But do you actually regret those decisions? Or do you think that it's only now that you're looking back with presumably much more wealth than you had back then that you're able to look at those decisions a bit more maybe objectively and think, I didn't really need to do that? How I would look at it is I would call it like kind of dark and shameful if you were actually unhappy at the time with what you were doing, but you were doing it anyway for the sake of like running up your bank balance or whatever. But if you were happy at the time, then it's debatable whether that was actually an incorrect decision or not.